everyone. Today I will be presenting you my narrative speech, Thank God, the fulfilling purpose of living life. Sometimes a tough phase of life reminds us to live fully and cautiously as a human being. The movie I chose is Thank God, a Bollywood remake of the Norwegian film Sorte Kugler 2009, also known as What Goes Around. While the Bollywood industry is offering a variety of entertaining films, Thank God truly is one of the movies that has really inspired me from within as an individual. This movie is starring the famous Bollywood actor Ajay Devgan, which who highly blends the act of comedy and fantasy in a very unique way. But it has a deep meaning to me. It made me reflect on my life deeply, on how I treat others around me, what I prioritize in life, and what truly matters to myself. In the movie, Ajay Devgan played the role as Chitragupt, who is portrayed as a celestial figure who forces the main character Ayan to evaluate his life after death. Ayan starts off as a selfish being and someone who is consumed fully by money, ego, and status, which are some things many of us commit unintentionally, realizing how it negatively is affecting us. I saw his character in myself for a time being. We tend to get so caught up in daily life and personal ambitions that we lose sight of kindness, humility, and human connection. Watching Ayan confront his mistakes made me pause and think, if I had to be held accountable for all my decisions, what would the outcome be for me? This movie influenced my goals and values by helping me rethink my route to success and purpose of life. It reminded me that even small actions would indirectly affect others around me and that we are ultimately responsible for our own actions in the end. Since watching Thank God, I've tried to live a more meaningful life which is centered not only on academic or career goals, but also I try to remain patient with myself and those around me, showing gratitude to others around me, making time for those who matter the most to me and are near and dear to me. The film's main purpose is to deliver a powerful understanding of self-redemption, and it is always never too late for an individual to accept that they have been held accountable for their own actions that tend to negatively affect them or others that have been put in critical situation because of someone else's actions. This has deeply encouraged me to do some self-reflection on myself and understand why I should stop blaming others and start living more intentionally with my life and see the bright side of life which I have envisioned for myself. Before watching the film, I found myself committing to minor wrongdoings like snapping at someone or holding unnecessary grudges towards others, but now I've become more self-aware about my surroundings. I've started owning up to my mistakes and apologizing sincerely for those who have been critically affected by my actions. Saying I'm sorry has been proven to be very successful for me because it has improved the quality of my relationships with others, and it made me understand how important emotional honesty is as a strength in order to be committed in a relationship, even if it is with my family or oneself. It should not be considered as a sign of weakness at all. I also used to struggle with self-doubt and guilt. The movie Thank God gave me a sense of clarity for my life now onwards. There's a scene in the movie where Ayan finally confronted his regrets and learned that peace comes from forgiveness from others and oneself. The movie inspired me a lot as an individual. Since then, I have worked on forgiving myself for the past mistakes and using those experiences as a lesson to become a better progressive person rather than being held back in life regretting my previous mistakes in life. In the end, thank God isn't just about what happens after that. It's a reminder to live fully and cautiously as a human being while living on earth. It made me think about how I treat other people, and myself, and how I respond to my success and failures, and how I grow positively from my life's challenges. It showed me the values like compassion, humility, and gratitude aren't just ideals, they are essential to living a meaningful life in order to become a well-rounded human being which everyone would look up to as a role model. I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to see this movie, which greatly motivated me to envision and design a life that will leave a lasting impression about me on others till the day I experienced it and grow weaker and older. This film was a guide for me to live a happy and positive life while I can till I survive on earth to the day of breathing my last human breath on earth. Thank you very much.